Good day, my friend. We are back in the book of Revelation, chapter 13. I cannot believe it's already day 354. We only have a couple more days left before the end of the year. It's just gone so fast. And forgive me, I know I stumbled through the Red Dragon a little bit in the last chapter because it's kind of still, a lot of it there can be a little bit difficult for me to comprehend myself. I've got a lot of questions myself about the Bible. I don't know everything. You don't know everything. We're going to learn together and continue to grow. I think that's the deeper thing of the whole message. Chapter 13 kind of introduces a satanic trinity of sorts. The dragon stood on the sand of the seashore, and I saw a beast coming out of the sea having 10 horns. Starts getting really complicated, doesn't it? Basically, he has 7 heads, alright? The 7 kingdoms. Samaria, Egypt, Assyria, Babylon, Persia, the Greeks, and then the Romans. So you start to see that there's a lot in the book of Daniel that corresponds over to Revelation. Throughout the Old Testament, we've seen indicators of the Old Testament, the New Testament days. Mostly the second coming days, when Jesus will be coming back. And it's like watching a battle take place. When you actually get close to the book of Revelation, it's like watching a traffic accident or a train wreck that's happening right in front of you. Just like you can't believe that you're actually seeing what you're seeing. It's that crazy. When you read it and you listen to it, and you see what God is talking about. You got the beasts in here, the different kingdoms. I saw one of the heads that had been slain, and his fatal wound was healed. The whole earth was amazed. It talks about the fatal wound of the beast possibly getting killed or assassinated, and then raised again somehow, maybe even fraudulently. Could have been. It was given to him a mouth to speak arrogant words and blasphemies and act for 42 months. He opened his mouth in blasphemies against God, blaspheming his name and the tabernacle, and that is those who dwell in heaven, which would be the church, all those who dwell in heaven. Verse 9. If anyone has an ear, let him hear. If anyone is destined for captivity, to captivity he goes. If anyone is killed by the sword he must be killed. Persevere, and here is the perseverance of the saints. And I saw another beast coming out of the earth, one with 2 horns. And this is the false prophet. The first one was on the earth, the second one was in the sea. That's the first one was in the sea and the second one was on the earth. And it's interesting because the sea, a lot of times, is considered the multitudes, the nations, the people, the Gentiles. Whereas the earth is more the land that's given to Israel, so it's more Jewish. So one possibility, and I say one possibility, is that the coming world leader is going to be Jewish or a Gentile, and the other one is, it makes more sense, really, if Israel is going to follow after him and be deceived, that he would be Jewish. And then he would have a false prophet, very likely Gentile, non-Jewish person. False prophet that's telling everybody about him, that they need to follow him, that they need to take his name, including the seal, provided that no one will be able to buy or sell except the one who takes the mark, the name of the beast, or the number of his name, 666. It was actually illegal in the book of Leviticus to be branded and sealed like that. You're not supposed to put any name but the name of God. I haven't talked a lot about what it is for Christians to be ambassadors in this world. I haven't talked a lot about what it is like in the sense of customer service when you go into a store and you're at a hardware store or whatever and they have their jacket on with the name tag and the name of the store is on there. They represent that store just like Christians represent God. We're representing Jesus. When we're out in the world, we have his name branded on us if we're followers of him and we're representing him. Well, this is the same kind of thing, except they're representing the evil one. The brand is of the evil one, so they're taking on that. That's what it's saying. It's not talking about some kind of microchip insertion with all your ID credit information. That's not what it's talking about. It's talking about being branded to the evil one. Chapter 14, behold, the Lamb was standing on Mount Zion with all of Israel with him. that. Okay. I saw another angel flying in mid-heaven, having the eternal gospel to preach, the gospel of creation. Fear God, give him glory, because the hour of judgment has come. Worship him who made the heaven and earth and seas and springs. Another angel, a second one, fallen, Babylon the Great has fallen. A third angel, if anyone worships the beast or his image, receives the mark, he will not be able to come into the presence of the Lamb, basically. I heard another voice, blessed are the dead who die from the Lord from now on. Another angel came out of the temple crying out, put your sickle and reap, for the hour to come has come. The harvest of the earth is ripe. There's hope in the middle of all of this. The angel is saying the harvest of the earth is ripe. The earth is ready to be redeemed. And there are people still coming to Jesus, even in these last days. It's overripe, for that matter. Another angel came out of the temple with the heaven of the sharp sickle, and another angel with the power of fire came out from the altar. There's just so much in there. The winepress was trodden outside the city, and the blood came out of the winepress up to the horse's bridle. I mean, it's like I said, it's like a train wreck. Watch this battle, like the Battle of the Five Armies. No, okay, I gotta go see that movie. But anyway, Lord of the Rings. Okay, awesome. Moving on now, we're talking about the book of Revelation, chapter 15. Saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous. 7 angels who had 7 plagues, because the wrath of God talks about the sea of glass mixed with fire. The sea of glass, the word, refined. The word is a refining fire. There's no word here for the works of the martyrs. Let's keep that in mind. It says, they sang the song of Moses, the bondservant of God. Great and marvelous are your works, O Lord, God Almighty. Righteous and true are your ways, King of the nations. Who will not fear, O Lord, and glorify your name? You alone are holy. All of these people that have died for him, they're listed in the Lamb's Book of Life by name. Not by deed, but by name. His name is what writes us down in the book. The temple was filled with smoke from the glory of God and his power. You gotta capture this. Chapter 15, verse 8. The temple was filled with the smoke. Like Isaiah chapter 6, the Shekinah glory of the Lord, the glory of God from his power. No one was able to enter the temple. Even the redeemed were denied access to the temple while God wept over sin. Okay? He cast everyone out of his presence so that he can weep over sin. Ponder on that. Alright, get to chapter 16 in the next video, my friend.